Hello, everybody. Galactic Federation of Light, Earth Division, Boots on the Ground, Army of Light. It's Shawna L. Francis, and today is April 18th, 2021. I'm really excited today. I'm finally ready and able to take the time to give to all of you a symbol that the Galactic Federation of Light gave to me as part of the Galactic plus Human Ascension panel. This panel, I created this panel last summer at the request of the Galactic Federation of Light. They had some very big questions for us and they wanted our input on how to do various activities around awakening. So how could the Galactics help awaken as many people as possible? That was their first question. Second question to the panel was, how do we disclose our ships of light and our presence, more so with the love that's coming through with the presence of these higher dimensional beings that are surrounding our planet right now to help with this ascension? So those were the two big questions that came up. They asked that I create a group of people that I can consult with. So I did that last summer. And so some of you have been involved with this, so thank you so much. And if you want to be more involved with GAP, that's the acronym GHAP, in terms of helping the Galactic Federation of Light basically help us with awakening and ascension, please shoot me a note. So something really exciting has happened. So I presented, so the GAP panel we worked very hard. I think we gathered like 75 or 80 ideas or recommendations for the Galactic Federation of Light. And I presented these to the Galactic Federation of Light in March. I had a PowerPoint, very detailed instructions or recommendations. It was laid out pretty formally, and that's me drawing on my background in digital marketing. And the feedback started coming in. And one of the big recommendations that we asked for in that PowerPoint presentation was, can the Galactic Federation of Light provide a symbol? I think we had said, 3 symbols to help with ascension symptoms. So you think about the 4-body system and you think about these ascension symptoms. We've got all this energy coming to the planet. Things are really frenetic and chaotic, and a lot of emotional things coming up for people, our shadows being illuminated. It's been quite a roller coaster for many people, not just light workers, but, most people on this planet right now. So we had asked for some symbols. And as many of you know, I'm a Reiki master, so I work very closely with very specific symbols in terms of the intentions through Reiki. So this is a similar idea. Having a symbol or a group of symbols that would help with, our physical, mental, emotional, spiritual aspects of our awakening, of this ascension. So on March 16th here of this year, they came back with that feedback. So they have provided one symbol. They called this a cocktail, and it was going to be, providing relief from ascension symptoms. And it was intended for a specific audience, and that it's ready to go. So I spent a couple weeks with this symbol, making sure that it was right, working with the GFL to make sure that the lines were right, that the ratios of the elements of the symbol were correct. And it finally got to a point where they said, this is ready. So, it's not the prettiest of symbols. And I think, in socializing this symbol out, mostly it's been positive, but a few people have been like, it's certainly not pretty. But you've got to get kind of past that. And I ask that you work with this symbol. Actually, the GFL is asking that you work with this symbol on basically a daily basis, drawing it, visualizing it in your heart space. I'll show this symbol to you now. All right, guys. So this is called Crete. Basically, the word that came through when I worked with the GFL on getting the symbol was the word Crete. So we've got a circle, we've got a tetrahedron here, and some, kind of legs or posts that are anchoring down. All right. So that's the symbol, guys. And it's, again, I've worked with this for a few weeks now. It's easy to draw. It's easy to remember. I'm going to read to you what the GFL said about this symbol and about what the symbology is here, what the meaning is here. The lines and shapes depicted in this form are multidimensional in nature. Its simplicity belies the power contained within to help humanity shed its lower vibrational aspects of being and self-identification with stagnant thoughts, feelings, emotions. Allow this new symbol to be your personal catalyst for change into higher vibrational thought forms and living. And it says here, they said, you have asked for assistance and we are providing it. Accept this gift and allow its energy to do its work. And I found it to be pretty powerful, actually. And I'm using it a lot with the one-on-one sessions that I'm doing with all of you and just for personal reasons. I think it's been very helpful. All right. The circle above represents everlasting and the evermore circle of life, of existence, not only here, but everywhere. Omnipresent and all-encompassing, of which we are all a part. Okay, that's the circle. The three sides of the pyramid, so these two here and then the imaginary one in the back there that you would see if it was three-dimensional. Health, first side health, second side well-being, third side light/vision. The three legs of the pyramid represent grounding, stability, and strength. All right, they say visualize this symbol daily, draw it, see it, look at it, imagine it in your heart space. All right, guys, there's Crete. I'd love to know when you look at that symbol, what that does for you. All right, so there's Crete. So I'm super excited about that. And, I'm just going to I would just very simply kind of, I kind of start with the circle here. As you draw this, guys, kind of come out here, a little bit longer here, longer even here. So it's kind of got some dimensionality to it. All right. So it doesn't have to be completely perfect, but, take the time, draw that out and, see what happens in terms of your energy field and, relief for these things that they talk about, stagnant thoughts, feelings, emotions, moving past all that, clearing that out of your field. So I've gotten some really good feedback about the symbol. So I'm, again, super excited to release that to all of you and move on. So I've gotten feedback from the GFL on only a handful of the recommendations, this being one of them. So now that this symbol is out, I think they're going to continue to give feedback on all those recommendations that the panel has given them in terms of, again, awakening and ascension and disclosing their ships of light in love. Okay. And, really, truly, it's about the love that these higher dimensional beings are bringing to the planet right now. Okay. Well, I hope everybody's doing awesome. It's beautiful here in Washington State today, unseasonably warm. I've got friends coming over for lunch and I'm spending time with my son and my family this afternoon. So I hope everybody's getting out and getting some nature and getting some fresh air and getting some movement and you're all feeling great. Real quick note on my dad, he's doing really well. He had an MRI here just a couple weeks ago and the tumor, the cancer's continuing to shrink and recede. So the prayers are working, the chemo's working, his, everything that he's doing is working. So thanks everybody again for your prayers. You're asking about my dad, all your well wishes, all your love. We both so appreciate it. Okay, team. Knock them dead out there. Let's do this thing. We got this, all right? Mwah! Lots of love. Bye.